Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Urban Libertarian here, and wanted to talk about this whole Mccabe coming out on 60 Minutes, which is going to air on Sunday. This happened yesterday, Thursday, and nobody really seemed to be paying attention. It's kind of like no big deal. I mean, it's huge. He basically admits to like plotting a soft coup against Trump, and Rosenstein lied, and they're going at it, and it's just wow. And it's not a big deal apparently, right? Just no big deal. When it came out, I don't know, 4 months ago or so, 6 months ago, when Rod Rosenstein was accused of trying to wear a wire, right, to entrap Trump or whatever, and invoke the 25th Amendment, which has nothing to do with if you're concerned about what he tries to say. Oh, we were concerned about Russia or whatever, so we talked about the 25th Amendment. Dude, that's like if you're incapacitated physically or mentally, and that's like not even the issue. They were just pissed off because they lost and they got caught. So let's go over this. So Andrew Mccabe, the former deputy FBI director, said in an interview aired on Thursday, the top Justice Department officials became so alarmed by President Trump's decision in May 2017 to fire Comey, the Bureau's director, that they discussed whether to recruit cabinet members to invoke the 25th Amendment to remove Mr. Trump from office. So many things wrong with this. Okay, first of all, Mccabe already knew that there's nothing that first of all, Trump can fire whoever he wants. Second, and there was good reason for Comey to be fired. He was under investigation. He lied. So did Mccabe. Mccabe's under investigation for lying. But of course, the media just doesn't like to talk about that. But it's true. It's not a conspiracy theory. These are real, true things. But you just don't hear about them, right? It's weird. I mean, it trickles out, but it barely gets talked about. It's just like a meh. Just tried to have a coup. I mean, if this was against another president, holy crap! If the FBI tried, or the DOJ talked about what they were talking about, come on, it'd be huge, right? So, second of all, you can't use the 25th Amendment. That's for people that, they're in a coma or something, right? You can't be worried. There's nothing to be worried about because Andrew Mccabe knew, so did Comey, that they lied on the FISA and they abused the court to get spy on Carter Page in the Trump administration. They already knew it was fake from the dossier that was funded under Hillary, that actually she colluded with the Russians, right? So he already knew this. So that excuse is BS. And then this is BS. It's just, there's no excuse for a soft coup. Right, so he says the dire concerns about the president's action also prompted Mccabe to order the Bureau's team investigating Russia's election interference to look into whether Mr. Trump obstructed justice by firing Comey. That's just ridiculous. The FBI also began examining whether Trump had been working on behalf of Russian agents against American interests. Ridiculous. They received a document that had Russian sources and British sources that were through back channels. Bruce Orr actually already went to Mccabe and Comey and all those guys and said, and this is all through congressional testimony, Bruce Orr allegedly, and it sounds like everybody's trying to save their ass, Bruce Orr warned them, said, hey, this document, this dossier is full of crap, don't use it. So he was warned, okay? So there's, again, BS. And hello, the people that write these articles, Reuters and everybody else, like, they don't really mention this. But that like changes everything, right? Because it just makes everything that they say like irrelevant. And you're like, wait, this is bullshit. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is talking about Mccabe this is just saying he was fired by Sessions, right? One day before he was supposed to retire because of lack of candor, which he's lying, which you can't be in the FBI, deputy whatever he was in the FBI and lie the way. Deputy director, okay? So here we go. We have Rosenstein had disputed the account of the wire. Okay, so Rosenstein, he changed the story a bunch of times. He said he was joking about wearing the wire, and they talked about, maybe we could, all these different ways they could use the 25th Amendment, which is totally not the way it's supposed to be used. I mean, you've got these people basically trying to take away your vote, disagreeing with what they like. It's so corrupt, and the media just ignores it. I mean, they write about it sometimes, but they still won't give you the whole thing, right? Mr. Mccabe said the idea came up repeatedly and was taken seriously, right? So now you've got, are they going to Roger Stone Rosenstein because he lied? somebody's lying. They're not telling the truth. And I've been talking about this for like a long time. It just keeps coming up, and it's ridiculous. Deputy General rejects Mr. McCabe's recitation of the events. It's inaccurate. Okay, so they're fighting over this. But this is just huge. I mean, they tried to do a soft coup against Trump, and this came out a long time ago when it was revealed that Rosenstein mentioned it. And it's just like, he's still there. What? Unbelievable. There's just, if you're watching this, you probably already know a lot of this, but I just had to talk about this because this is just unbelievable, and there needs to be investigations. I mean, the House Senate Committee or whatever on intelligence or whatever they're called, obviously they found no collusion. I mean, obviously, because it was all based on lies, and we know that. And the media just plays stupid. And I mean, there's a lot of people that live in a parallel universe. You're just not getting the truth. But if you watch this video, you sure did. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.